Today's health report is brought to you by Desert View Hospital. When you or a loved one needs medical attention, Desert View Hospital is ready to help. We've been providing friendly and compassionate care to our neighbors since 2006, including emergency services available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Visit desertviewhospital.com to learn more. With limited exceptions, physicians are not employees or agents of this hospital.
Alzheimer's disease impacts nearly 7 million Americans over the age of 65, with numbers expected to double in the coming decades.
And those red flags are someone who completely forgets a conversation with a loved one, and they can't retain any of the content of that conversation. They might repeat themselves because they can't remember the answer to the question that their loved one gave them. There are a few other things too, like more difficulty managing the calendar. Maybe they're late to appointments, so they wrote something down incorrectly. Someone who has some consistent word-finding difficulties when they're communicating, or someone who gets mixed around in familiar locations.
Early detection has never been more important. Yet up to 75% of people living with Alzheimer's symptoms don't have a diagnosis, delaying much-needed time to plan for care and support.
We want people to realize that the detection of Alzheimer's disease at the earliest possible point is really important. Most people don't realize that the plaques that cause Alzheimer's disease, called amyloid plaques, build up in our brain for up to 20 years before a person's first memory symptom. And what we want to do is detect those memory concerns at the very beginning when a person is still living independently, because we want to try to prolong their independence. It's such an important thing for people to have that autonomy.
There are now multiple methods for detecting Alzheimer's disease biomarkers in patients with cognitive impairment, including blood testing, cerebrospinal fluid testing, and amyloid PET scans in patients that meet the diagnostic testing criteria.